Hello, this week Top Gear comes to you from the sunny island of Ibiza.
Tell them why we're in Ibiza, Catherine.
Because of the gorgeous, sexy Seat Ibiza, of course.
That's right, some intellectual colossus in the BBC thought it would be screamingly funny if we tested the Ibiza on the island of Ibiza.
And the problem is?
Well, where's it all going to end? We'll be testing the BMW M5 on the M5 motorway and getting Sharon Stone to test drive the Volkswagen Charan.
In your dreams?
We could do the Golf at Carnoustie and the Focus at an optician.
Look, you're just being obtuse now.
I know, an AC Cobra in a small Hessian bag.
I'm just going to ignore you. You're just too boring.
The diminutive boy band
Shut
911
up.
test
Quiet.
the portion.
Also on Top Gear tonight, we find out what the clubbers of Ibiza think of the Ibiza.
Tiff gets to drive the new Maserati.
And Quentin gets driven up the wall by traffic planners. So, the Ibiza.
Here, in Ibiza.
Oh, now stop. Come on, this poor little car is about to head straight for a big bad bear pit.
Well, that's because Seat are getting cocky. They fancy a slice of the hot hatch market, and it's not easy.
No, but they're not sweating about it because apparently they think they've found a niche, which is the sports-minded car, whatever that means.
Well, that means that they don't think of themselves as a volume car manufacturer like, say, Rover or Ford or Peugeot. They think they're a specialist car manufacturer, so they want to chase the tail feathers of Alfa Romeo.
That's a little ambitious, isn't it? I mean, have you seen the latest Alfas?
I know exactly what you mean.
Alfa's turned its cars into things of beauty. Just look at the wondrous 156 or the incomparable GTV. Now take a look at the new Seat Ibiza. Seat reckon they've spent £150 million on this car and it's got 6,000 new parts.
And when a car maker finds that the best thing they can say about their new product is how many parts they've changed, it means, generally, that it looks just like the old one.
Which it does, apart from a new corporate nose, of course.
It's neat, but it ain't an Alfa Romeo.
But it has some nice touches, like the Seat symbol that doubles as a boot opener.
I suppose it's a lot like the clubs in Ibiza. They don't look much from the outside, but when you start to look inside, things really do start to happen. In fact, you can see the influence of Volkswagen as soon as you stick your head in the window.
Everything is stitched, screwed and fitted perfectly.
Seat have really thought about the interior this time, right down to a cute little TV screen on the centre console, giving temperature and hi-fi info.
And Seat reckon they've screwed the underpinnings down firmer this time, giving, according to them, an even better ride than Big Brother Golf.
What do you think?
Well, it is surprisingly sporty. It doesn't look it, but it's got a bit of poke, hasn't it?
It's got some wallop, and that's because it's a 1.8 20-valve turbo, straight out the Golf and the Audi A3. 0 to 60, 7.5 seconds, 137 miles an hour, 157 brake. It is the hottest Seat yet. So if you want something that has some scorch and some beans, but doesn't look $1 million, then this is the car. And here's the best bit. It costs just under 14,000 quid. The equivalent Golf and 306 GTI cost over 18 grand.
So the Seat Ibiza 20 VT is a big bargain and a little belter to boot.
All these little switches and things means that it feels so good. I mean, the old one used to feel like it was made out of balsa wood and rice paper, but this is really, really sturdy. I always say that if you just move these switches like this and if there's no lateral movement, I mean, that's straight out of the Volkswagen Passat. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Top build quality, this, Catherine.
Top build quality. And I tell you where else there's no lateral movement. In my bum. Because these seats are fantastic, aren't they? You sort of you're hugged by them. Gripped in the thighs, I'd say. Very exciting.
Supportive. It may look a lot like the old Ibiza from the outside, but under the skin, it could hardly be more different. This is a fine little car, fun to be in and fun to drive.
And you know, given a backdrop of Balearic sun, sand and neon, it's not too hard on the eye at all, is it?
Not in the least. It's actually very pretty.
We love it, don't we?
Top motor.
We like the Seat Ibiza because it's fun and feisty and several grand cheaper than the equivalent 1.8T Golf, which is a little confusing because it's also made by Volkswagen.
That's right, it's made just as well, but it is confusing, Catherine. So let's explain. What Volkswagen want to do is have a bit of market domination. They reckon they've got all these brands that they can sell in different segments. Let me explain. There is at the top of the family tree Volkswagen, the sober, sensible, honest parent. They have a son called Audi who works in the city and wears red braces and has lots of friends who are solicitors, accountants, dentists, etc. Then they have an adopted child called Skoda, who's quite bright, who's reliable, who's honest, not very charismatic though. Then there is the wild child. The child with the baseball hat on backwards and the drawstring trousers. Volkswagen reckon that Seat brand will sell to Generation X buyers. They reckon it's cool. But what we're going to do now is engage in a little market research of our own here at a daytime club in Ibiza just to find out whether those marketing men are right. If you had the choice between this Golf or that Seat Ibiza, which would you choose?
Golf.
The Seat for sure.
This one, painted that colour. I love the colour. I love yellow, it's so happy.
It's like a big M&M or something.
The color is perfect, and also the top. Look at the style.
I think it's branding. I'm just a bit of into my brand, so
You're a bit of a snob, aren't you?
bit of a snob.
At the moment I don't have a car, so any car would be great for my image, I personally feel.
Volkswagens are like boxy but good. That's a Seat or something, I don't know what that is.
It's got a sunroof.
So a colour and a sunroof.
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, those are the two big things, obviously, that are going to attract your attention around here.
I think the design of this car is very nice. You know, it's a very shown auto.
Would it suit your image, the Ibiza?
Yeah, it would.
Imagine myself cruising down the beach now.
It's all about the Latino spirit. We're in a Balearic island. It feels good.
What's the stereos like?
Stereo's very good. So you are moved by colour, sunroof, stereo.
Well, for sure, yeah, definitely.
And what about the Volkswagen? Do you think that's too old? Too fuddy-duddy?
Well, not too old, but you know, it's okay. It's a nice car. I have nothing against it, but you know, but I just prefer this car.
So what do you think of the Golf then? That's not you.
I like the original Golfs, the Mark 1s. That's what Golfs are all about. They've messed around with it too much.
When your friends ask what car have you got, you say about like a Volkswagen car, they go, oh, like wow. When you say you got a Seat, they go, oh right, okay.
Just having a car around here would be really cool. Let alone like a yellow one with a sunroof.
And a stereo.
And the stereo, which basically make you one of the most popular workers on the island, I'd say.
Right, okay. Thank you very much.
No worries.
Enjoy the club.
I will.
Get some sleep later, won't you?
Next year.
So the result of our extremely scientific research seems to be that Seat's target market really do like the Ibiza.
A couple of dissenters felt that they'd prefer the security of sticking with a big name like Volkswagen, but on the whole, the young, sport-minded club of Ibiza thought the Ibiza was fab.
Oh, and do you know how Seat could make their car even more popular?
Go on.
Paint every single one of them yellow.
Brilliant. And finally, tonight on Top Gear, we felt we couldn't leave Ibiza without showing you what the coolest car on the island is. Now, Seat's new Ibiza may be a good car, but it's still not cool enough to be a top motor. No, for this Partyland place, you need something really wacky, like a 1974 Rolls-Royce Corniche convertible in purple haze. The big clubs here have chosen this car specifically to ferry DJs to and from the airport. DJs like Radio 1's Judge Jules.
So Jules, what does this Corniche say about Ibiza?
It's everything that's quirky, it's everything that's outrageous, it's everything that's unpredictable. Most people arrive at Ibiza Airport, they go to one of the big four hire car companies, they go off in a Renault or a Ford or one of the bog standard vehicles. I, as a DJ, come and play for Manumission, one of the biggest clubs here, get picked up in this pink Rolls Royce. People look at me and think either he's an absolute lunatic or he's a big pop star, but most certainly he's far too young to be travelling in such traditional Connolly leathered style.
Well, that's it though, but the pop world has embraced them, hasn't it?
That's right. Well, of course, Oasis and Noel Gallagher recently were given a Silver Shadow as a partial reward for the success of one of their albums. Also, James promoted another LP with a Rolls Royce of this nature. So really we're going back to a traditional, sumptuous set of British values.
And that's what it's all about. We want kind of big and sexy rather than sort of small and nippy, do you think?
And just a bit kitsch as well.
And a bit kitsch. Well, there we are, you see. There's a bit of the British Empire that's still pink. Good night.